Hey guys, welcome back. We are on the road, and this time we're properly on the road. We're actually doing a little bit of a road trip right the way down the North Island. So we are actually heading to Wellington. That's our final destination, but for the next couple of days we are going to be on the road, and I'm going to be bringing you some of the best eats that I can find along the way. Right now we are in Tirau, which is just outside of Rotorua, and I am on my way there, just taking a little bit of a break to show you guys where I am. It's a really cool little town. This is kind of one of those classic Kiwiana towns that exist all along the sort of main highways with cool little quirky elements to it. And yeah, so tonight we're going to be visiting some really delicious Mexican food. I know this restaurant is really good in Rotorua, and yeah, hopefully just bring you guys around the town slash city and just give you guys a little bit of a view into what it's like there. It's such a cool little town. I love it. I think it's a city. Yeah, it's a city. It's a cool little city. So yeah, looking forward to hitting that up tonight. Hey, so I finally made it to Rotorua. It is not the greatest day weather-wise. There's quite a lot of rain. It is school holidays here in New Zealand as well this week, so I was expecting it to be maybe kind of packed out, but actually it's been probably 50%, maybe even less occupied at this spot. So got that classic Rotorua smell. If you're not aware, there is a lot of sulfur emanating from the ground. There's a lot of geothermal activity in this area that gives it a really distinctive smell. The reason why I'm heading south as well this week is because I'm actually heading to the New Zealand Barista Competitions, and if you know anything about my previous videos, I've mentioned that I have been working in the coffee industry for over 10 years, and so it's a really great opportunity each time it comes around to meet up, get to see what is happening at the cutting edge of coffee technology. It goes deep, guys, so if you're not aware about the coffee industry, and specialty coffee in particular, it is a deep rabbit hole that you can go down. This year we had regionals as well, so they were taking place in Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch. I think we had one in Dunedin as well, so it's going to be really exciting to see some of the baristas, and we'll definitely be giving you a bit of a snapshot of that action later in the week. For us tonight though, we're going to be definitely hitting up a local spot that I used to come here when I worked in the region, and I know that they have some absolutely awesome Mexican food for us to try, so we're gonna go and check that out. I'm gonna take a walk over here because I think I can see some of the geothermal activity that I just mentioned. Let's have a look. Danger thermal activity, and if you look down there you can see what it's all about here in Rotovegas. We've got geothermal vents steaming from the ground. All right guys, how are we going? So we've just arrived into Rotorua city center. It is a really blustery night here, but you know what, it's not cold, so that's the main thing. I have just finished up at the hot pools. That is why my hair is wet, and it was classic hot pools. It wasn't that flash. I didn't want to bring my camera in there for obvious reasons, but it was still really nice and refreshing, so I'm super glad that I've stayed somewhere with some classic thermal mineral hot pools. So one of the reasons why I am staying in Rotorua is because it has one of the best Mexican restaurants that I have been to in New Zealand. I've just found out as well that they have opened a second location. This place is called La Mexicana Zapatas. I want to call it Zapatas. I don't want to... Zapata. El Mexicano Zapata restaurant. They've got a city center location that's right on the main street of Rotorua, and they've then got this site which is just open. It's the Express. But just to give you guys a bit of an idea of what this place actually serves, you know, we've got huge variety here. They've got a full tapas menu with paella, with quesadillas. They've got burrito bowls. They've got calamari fritos. They've got tostadas. They also have a full menu of tacos as well. They've got chicken tacos. They've got pulled pork tacos. They've got chorizo tacos. Do you know, I really feel like I think I might go for the chorizo taco as my taco option. I don't normally get chorizo. You don't find chorizo in tacos that often in New Zealand, I find. So I'm pretty keen to give that a go. They have a huge menu of specialities as well. Chimichanga, nachos, enchiladas. Every single Mexican dish that you can think of, this place serves up. So yeah, I think we're gonna go for those chorizo tacos, and I'm really keen to try something. Do you know, I've never tried tostitas. Let's do a tostita that has a choice of pork, beef, chicken. I think I'm gonna go with I'm having chorizo, so I'm gonna go with the chicken on the tostitas, and hopefully it's gonna be as good as it has been. Hey, how you going? Yeah, good, thanks. I was just gonna maybe order something for takeaway. Yeah, I think I know what I want actually already. Can I grab the chorizo taco? Soft, please. Can I have no coriander in anything? I don't know if there is on that, but that's okay, just if it's fresh. Okay, no coriander. Yeah, no coriander. And can I also have the tostadas? Tostitas?
Yeah. What choice is meat?
The chicken, thanks. Yeah. Alright guys, we are back from Zapata's Mexican restaurant in the beautiful, rainy Rotorua city, and let me tell you guys, those guys are so nice, so nice. And you can see from a little bit of the footage inside that it's a really fun, playful place. It's a lot bigger than their city center site. That's a lot more intimate, a much better place for the likes of dates and that sort of thing. So yeah, so pretty much really nice. I think the price, I had a Corona while I waited. The total came to 48, and I think for the food alone it was about $36, so it wasn't too bad. We're gonna have a look now. It feels like it's really quite hefty. So guys, look, there's nothing left to do except to get the tray out of the oven and have a look, shall we? So guys, check out the bag first and foremost. It's a cool ass bag. They've put gracias on it, Andrew, my name, and a little review sticker. Check that out. That's nice little touch. Nice little extra step from a customer service perspective. Alright guys, so check this out. We have got an absolute feast for us today. This is the tostados. It is emanating with fresh zesty herbal goodness. There is so many flavors emanating from this dish. It smells so healthy and delicious. There is an assortment of these taco style I guess chips. I was expecting maybe the tostada to be a little bit different. Maybe there's more to it underneath, and that these chips are actually for decoration. We have a couple of sauces. It looks like a mayo, and we've got a hot sauce. It looks like possibly a buffalo, but I don't think they're serving buffalo with this. There's a slaw on the side as well. Over here we have a beautiful looking taco, loads of filling in here. If we remove some of those shells, we can see underneath there is a really healthy layer in both of that chorizo. Guys, I cannot wait to get stuck into these. Looks so good. There is also another tub of the hot sauce on this one as well. All right, guys, so we have got so much food here. There is so much to try and to experience. And look, I think first of all, we're going to try the tostadas. I opened this up thinking, why is there loads of tacos? I didn't think this was going to be kind of a taco-y dish. I don't think it is. I think these are primarily here for the decoration. I'm going to do a dip though. Cheers, everyone. Wow. Oh my god. That is outstanding. It is packed with ingredients in here. There is so much flavor in just the meat alone. In just that chicken. It is fantastic, guys. Now, I am using the taco. As I dig deeper, it does look like it is got a quite large taco underneath. Looks a little bit like this. Hard shell, which is what I thought it would be. Look at that, guys. There is so much packed onto that. There is tomato. There is lettuce. There is onion. I think the onion is slightly pickled. Really good. There's beans in here. We've got carrot, the shredded lettuce, and of course that salsa verde on top. And hidden underneath is a very subtle but noticeable layer of refried beans. Now, I'm not a big fan of refried beans. I often find a lot of times when there's a lot of refried beans in a Mexican meal, it tends to dominate the texture. Now this, the dominating texture is that tender, flavorsome, slow-cooked chicken. And that refried bean layer is only adding a really complementary layer of texture to that chicken. Guys, that really is exceptional. Right, I'm opening up the first of our sauces. We've got this one first, which just looks like mayo. It is just mayo, but a nice mayo. Wholesome mayo. I wonder if there's any taste difference between the black chip or the yellow chip. Classic. Actually, no difference in taste. There's maybe a slight difference in texture, but I don't think there's any difference between those two flavors. I'm very curious about this sauce. Okay, very fresh smelling. Sorry guys, you could probably hear that rain coming down really hard outside. Well, I'm nice and cozy in my car, eating this delicious Mexican feast. Oh, I'm so glad we came here. It's even better than I remember it. So I am super stoked. All right. Excellent start to the meal. Let's move over now to our tacos. We have got this look at the size of this taco. This is absolutely insane. This is so full of delicious meats, veggies, carrot. Cheers everyone. Now let me check for napkins. Didn't give me any napkins. So if you have a look at the cross section of this taco, you can see the smoky layer of chorizo. It's like ground chorizo. It's got a really high spice level to it. Loads of flavor in that chorizo. Is amazing. Underneath that there is a layer of bean. Now it's not like maybe it is, but for me it's not the same as the chorizo, as the bean on the tostada. It's a little bit more blended, it feels like, with the meat, but there's a really nice spice, and again it's adding so much great texture to this meal. That chorizo is spicy, it's smoky, it's so good. Look at the color of that sauce. Truly, truly outstanding, guys. That buffalo looking sauce is smoky, good spice on it. They have blended their flavors really, really well. Outstanding. All right guys, I've just finished up my unbelievable meal from Zapata's in Rotorua. It was so tasty. I'm saving one of my tacos for later because I am so full from this meal. There's so much food in this box. The tostitas, definitely something I would want to eat inside. I think there is a lot of filling on it. It's kind of more like tacos, but with a sort of fried shell underneath, so you could pick it up all in one. It was really, really good. There was loads of different flavors going on, loads of spicy, sweet, and umami flavors from all the elements in there. They were put together beautifully. This is, for me, feels like what a authentic Mexican experience is like. Even just being in there, and you can see from the stage, the live music they have, they love Mexican culture. They are clearly Mexican themselves, or at least a portion of them are. So I feel like I'm getting the real deal with this meal. There is no doubt about it. And that's why I love coming here. Every time I am in Rotorua, it's really, really lovely. So really glad that I got an opportunity to visit the new site. For me, it was even better. And so guys, with that in mind, I'm going to be giving Zapata's Rotorua City a go out and get it plus. It was really, really worth going to see. Had anything to kind of give on feedback? I really don't have anything, to be honest. It was really good, really, really tasty. maybe a little bit too big of a portion. I kind of felt like on the menu it said tapas, which for me is maybe a smaller portion, but having said that, it is sort of about $18 to $20 per dish, so I'm pretty, you know, I guess glad that I got that amount. I would probably prefer to pay maybe slightly less and get a smaller portion dish than this, but not to take away at all from its quality. There was still very high quality in this meal. So with that in mind, like I said, it is a go out and get it now plus. Definitely stop in here if you are in the city. So guys, it is the next day here in rainy Rotorua. Look at the state of this weather, guys. It is absolutely bucking it down. I'm actually in the outskirts at the moment, so we are about to head off to my next destination, which is Hampstead North, the iconic central island city with no river or coastline. And yeah, so we are going to be heading up there shortly, just stopping to get a coffee. I would love to have shown you guys more about Rotorua. Unfortunately, the weather has been really bad, so it is what it is, but we are going to hit the road now. We'll see you in the next one, where we're going to be tasting some more absolute legendary delights, regional delights. So we'll catch you then. See you later.